it's been the same story for South Carolina for the better part of this entire season. The pitching has always been consistently good enough to keep the Gamecocks in a lot of games, but more times than not, the offense just has not been able to come through consistently with enough big hits as well as enough runs to win games. And that's kind of a big reason why the Gamecocks have the record that they do. And that held true in a 5-3 loss to Mississippi State here on Friday night at Founders Park. The Gamecocks had an opportunity in the bottom of the ninth to potentially tie or even win the game with one swing as Will Craddock went to the plate with two runners in scoring position, that is, and 2 outs. He served as the winning run, and Monty Lee came up to him right before his at-bat began and told him to hit a line drive to the batter's eye in center field, nothing else. And as it turned out, Craddock struck out to end the game on a rather sour note. And even before that, South Carolina had some opportunities to come through with some hits. Patrick Evans even at one point hit a big line drive that went straight to third base, and if it gets through, run probably scores, and so on and so forth. And Ethan Lozama even had his first home run of the year, and what was his 100th at bat, I believe, of the year, where to this point he just has not hit for any power this season after being such a extra base hit machine from his time at Western Kentucky. But he was the only guy to really get to Mississippi State starter Tomas Valencius with a 3-run homer in the 5th inning. A lefty-on-lefty matchup, too, which makes it even more impressive. Those were the only runs of the night for the Gamecocks as Valencius went 6 2/3 innings, gave up 3 runs on 6 hits, struck out 11 and walked 1. It's the 3rd time in SEC play that he struck out double-digit batters. So this guy has been really, really good all year, and South Carolina was the latest to fall victim to just how dominant he's been for the better part of this entire season. So, yeah, I mean, Brandon Stone on the other side gave South Carolina a chance. He did give up 3 home runs very early in this game. A lot of it was Mississippi State's left-handed hitters doing really well against Stone. The Bulldogs were 8 for 14 with the lefties at the plate and 1 for 11 with the righties at the plate. So it was just a very stark contrast in terms of the splits between lefties and righties having success against Stone. And he gave a respectable enough performance. He went into the 6th inning, 5 2/3 innings, get 4 runs, 9 hits, 5 strikeouts, no walks. And the bullpen was pretty good after that. Logan Prisco, Zach Russell combined to just get 1 run over the final 3 1/3 innings. But again, the story of this game, as we wrap this up here, kind of just comes down to the fact that the offense had some opportunities, ran into a little bit of bad luck, just was not able to get the job done with enough big hits by the end. So the Gamecocks will look to even up the series at a game apiece on Saturday afternoon with Ant Phillips on the mound. First pitch will be at 1 p.m. on SEC Network. So once again, Gamecocks falling 5-3 to number 17 Mississippi State here in the series opener at Founders Park. For GamecockCentral.com, I'm Jack Veltri.